Hey everybody, we're back again. Um, I'm a little famished, I guess. Okay, back here I'm going to do the illusion part. Talk to this guy, and I already told him about the spells.
You have gone beyond them, but there is always more to learn. I believe you are ready. Knowledge of I shall teach you a spell. Bring all four to me, and I shall use them to inscribe the spells for you.
And this is where he basically gives you a spell. This is if you got 100 illusion, then you go from there. So
All right
I've
then.
got the spell, and now I have to go up and find the the items. It's like the books called Vision of the Tenth Eye.
All right then.
Okay, and it's not too hard if you know where they're at. And a pretty good indication of where everything is. So I just gotta walk up there. I don't need to do conjuration or illusion anymore because I've got those both at 100. So and now it's got me up to 36 level. So after I finish this, I'm gonna go back and hit the Khajiit chest. And then I'm going to be starting on the quest portions of my playthrough here. I know it's a lot of prep time, but just call me Batman. The first one is right here. You come up here and all you do is cast the spell. Once you cast the spell, a book appears right back here on this. Okay, it's telling me I need to go to sleep. Okay, next one I'll go to my quarters and go get the other one. I'll go do some sleep over there. That's the only thing that kind of bothersome about doing the survival mode is that you get into a groove of doing something, and then next thing you know, you got to go and take a break. So going to here. Fortunately, the other one is over in the quarters where I sleep at. So because they give you a room as soon as you get up here. That's one good thing about the Mage College. It's kind of like the companions, except the companions just give you a room, cot in the room with everybody. This one gives you a specific room unto yourself. Thieves Guild's the same way. You just get a cot. You can sleep anywhere in there once you get join the Thieves Guild. But the Mage Guild, they specifically give you a room to yourself. So that's kind of a pretty good thing about Mage Guild. But we got the first book. The second book is over in the student quarters. That's where I'm going to now. I might start doing some other playthroughs too. I don't. This is not the only game I play. The other ones I play usually just regular mode, a little bit faster. But I might put some of those in here too, because those sometimes are fairly interesting. I got some different builds that I work on. Like I said, this is a brand new game, and I'm setting everything up with 4 characters right now. 5 is probably what I'm going to end up with, because to beat all the quests inside Skyrim, to get all the trophies and achievement medals, you've got to do like both sides of the Civil War. So you can't do it with one character. So I have one character that's for the Civil War. I have one character that's going to be, actually it's this character here. He's going to be a werewolf when I get the chance, and he's going to do maxing out the werewolf side. And then I've got a vampire character, and there's the second book that I need to get as well to do the vampire side versus Dawn Guard, because you can't, some things you just can't do everything in what's called. And then I've got my Oblivion Walker. He's going around collecting Daedric artifacts, so I can get the Oblivion Walker trophy. So that's when, anytime you get a brand new game of Skyrim, it's kind of a way that you can kind of complete all your objectives. And also, I need to sleep first since I just got here. Okay, my bed is over here. It keeps telling me I'm weary, so this is my room. And it's 3 a.m., so let's go ahead and go to the morning, because the other one's in the library, so we'll sleep till 10 o'clock. How about that? Then when we wake up, we'll have to eat something. food. I'm gonna have a spot of wine this morning with some baked potatoes and a boiled cream treat. There you go. I've ate something. It says I'm still peckish though. You gobble something else. I ate some carrots for you. Okay, with that being the case, now we're going to go back out the front door. And we're going to go over to the library to get the other book. So now we're moving over to the library. It is cold outside, but I did change to my fur that I've got. Actually, let me go ahead and see if I can increase my warmth here. Right now, what I'm wearing, I've got a warmth rating of 120. But let's see if that changes when I put on my fur shoes, my gloves, bracers, and then my fur. I got a fur hat here, fur helmet. Okay, it did give me a 131 warm rating when I'm in full fur armor. I changed the name of it when I enchanted the gloves and the body set. Basically, I made it it's the pelt and fur skin armor. That's one thing I like about enchanting. You can kind of personalize and name things what you want. Just like I always laugh when they talk about curved swords, how the red guards have curved swords. And my character is a red guard, but I've got a Nordic sword, but I renamed it to be a scimitar. Because it always made me laugh that they're like, oh yeah, red guards have curved swords. Can you believe it, curved swords? And then they came out with the Nordic sword, which is curved. So that's basically my survivor scimitar. But you just got to go up to the library, the Arcadium, to get the third book. Once you know where they're at, they're not too hard. Unfortunately, it's kind of sad that I've memorized a lot of things about Skyrim that I can pretty much just walk into any playthrough and already know where some things are hidden, things to look for, things like that. So it's an obscure gift that does nothing for me financially, which is kind of crazy. Okay, this one's going to be on this table. And there's the book. You make it appear. And this, like I said, this just opens it up to other spells that you get once you do this. It'll open up the other spells you can use. The highest grade of illusion spells. And when I go back and talk to him and get credit for finishing this small quest, then I'll show you what those spells are. I think one is Harmony, the other one is like Mayhem or something like that. So if you're a good guy, it's all the spells that you want are actually kind of like the good spells, like things that make people stop fighting. So you can kind of do that with a pacifist build. I've done that before. I have a pacifist character. I call him the Peace Warden, and he was basically Imperial for the voice of the Emperor, and then he also did illusion magic, but it was all focused on telling people to stop fighting. So it was pretty fun that you're just not fighting your whole way through everything. You make everybody stop fighting or leave you alone. And now we're back down in the midden. The good thing is warm down here. Now after I get out of here, I think I do have like bark skin. I'm going to start casting that more often because I basically want to build up my alteration. Now I'm also going to go, and it's real difficult. That's why I'm building up first before I go over there. Because the alteration spell, you can build it really fast, just like illusion and conjuration. But the spell book is inside Redwater Den. So you got to go over to Redwater Den and go into the cell. But you got to fight a vampire and the people that work there to get in there. So that'll be pretty interesting. That's why I'm trying to level up all I can before I get to that point. I've done it before, but that I definitely want to get my conjuration up to max twin, so I can get 2 conjurations that I can pop out there. People talk about being a stealth archer. I'm more of a fan of being a spell blade, like carrying a sword and casting spells at the same time. And this is the final one down here in the by the Astronaut Forge. And while I'm down here, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Astronaut Forge, what's it called thing. You can't do anything with it, but the materials to make a staff are right here on the desk. There's the manual, and it tells you about all the different things that you can use the Astronaut Forge for. But there's also hidden, once you open it up, there's hidden, there's an orb that you get from conjuration. But there's hidden pages to the Astronaut Forge throughout Skyrim. So then you'll start getting pages that you can use. But anyway, that's 4 books for illusion. So now that I got those out of the way, I don't think I can cast my flame cloak like this. Let me see if I can. Nope, I need the hood on to be able to cast it. So I'm going to go back to my other apparel. Where'd my hood go? And that's the novice hood, the mage backpack. And that should, nope, that's not it yet. What do I need? Hold on, let me go back and look. Okay, my destruction. Oh, well, that's one thing I could do. I think I can do it, and then I thought I had a destruction armor. Oh, there it is. Okay, if I do this, there, now I can do, for survival mode, this is very necessary because, but after you cast it, you can then switch back to your other armor if you want, and it'll stay up. But basically, if you're really cold and you cast Flame Cloak, it'll warm you right up. So it fights. That's another thing with being a mage and doing or having mage abilities while doing survival mode is really important. Or it can help out a lot. It's not like so important, but being able to enchant your armor and stuff like that, being able to pop up Flame Cloak, whatever you need to, really just helps in keeping you warm, keeping you toasty, and keeping people away from you as well. Okay, so now we're going back out. The one way I came down was one way getting in here. This time I'm going to go up the other way, and it'll bring me back where the illusion guy is. I forget his name. I always love getting this done though, because it's kind of like an accomplishment. If you can get all the mage skills up to 100, that's a really kind of good thing to do. I think for any character, honestly. Technically, being a red guard, I shouldn't like worship magic that much. They're not really as much into magic as I am, so I'm kind of breaking a rule, if you will. Okay, where'd that guy hide at? Is he out running around? Oh, he's not here in the building. Let me go find him. It's during the day, so he probably went to the library. That's where you'll find them sometimes. Let me go ahead before I go outside. I'm gonna flame cloak myself. Walking through the Mage trees on fire. Up to Arcanium. Yep, he's hiding in the Arcanium right now. This is taking pretty long to get this done just because I'm going slow because of survival mode. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do this portion, and the next episode I'll go ahead and do the what you call it. And while I'm up here too, I'm going to start another quest. I'm going to start a quest for the unicorn. If you do want the unicorn from, hold on one second. Okay, there's all the text. Oh, here are all the text, yes.
Very good. Here then is the first of the illusion spells you saw.
Okay, he gave me the first one, which is hysteria. But if I ask him, what do you have for sale? And then when you go to his books and spells, you'll see these are all the illusion spells. Calm, I think that's one of the ones, or that's one of the higher ones. I think the actually highest one though is Harmony. He now sells Harmony, and it's 3,000 gold for Harmony. Invisibility, some of these other. Now you can find these tomes out there. Pacify is another one that comes up. Not going to buy these because there's a cave that's close by that I'm going to go to next, where it's got all the updated spells from the anniversary edition in the cave. It's called Hobbs Fall Cave. So finish that quest. As you can see, yep, it is done. Illusion Ritual spell is done. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to go over here and get ready. But next time I will do the spell to get conjuration. That'll be a little harder because definitely going to have to conjure a monster and fight the thing. So we'll see you then. Have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you got any questions or want me to show anything else of content, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I appreciate it. You guys have a good day.